excited to continue on because I do know the song Orange Juice, and I know that has to do with addiction as well as Dial Drunk. I just saw that there's a live acoustic version of it, so I'm going to watch that, and I have the closed captions on so that I can look at the lyrics as well. And I thought this would be kind of cool to compare two different songs, I think from two different perspectives, but I'm not positive. I think Orange Juice is about the person in recovery. So maybe it comes after Dial Drunk. I don't know. I don't know if No Con does things that way. Before we get into that, I want to thank my members on YouTube and my members on Patreon. No idea that your support there goes so far. It has been allowing me to make way more videos, and I want to keep doing it. So if you have not followed me over to Patreon, please do it. Please. It would mean so much.
Honey, come over. The party's gone slower, and no one will tempt you. We know you got sober. There's orange juice in the kitchen, bought for the children. It's yours if you want it. We're just glad you could visit. Feels like I've been ready for you to come home for so long.
Oh, I can feel myself getting emotional, you guys. Oh, this just shows that like sensitivity and the hope when you love someone who is recovering, missing someone, and hearing that they got sober and you're proud of them and you want to make it, you know, don't worry, there's orange juice. It's so delicate. It really is. To help with a hangover, you often drink orange juice the next day after you've had a night of drinking. Maybe they're not totally understanding that that could be a little triggering though too. I would like it if there were more options than just orange juice. I sound insane. Oh my gosh. But
that's just a side note.
Okay.
That I didn't think to ask you where you'd gone. So why'd you go? And you said my heart has changed, and my soul has changed, and my heart, that my face has changed, and I haven't drank in 6 months on the dot. See the craves as you pass through from our crash back in '02. Not one nick on your finger. You just asked me to hold you, but it made you a stranger and filled you with anger. Now I'm third in the lineup. See, Lord, and your Savior. Feels like I've been.
I wonder what the crash was. I wonder if it involved alcohol. It's not for sure. '02 would be a long time ago, but it seems like they were very close back then. There was something that happened that caused that rift there. And everybody reacts differently to a traumatic experience like a car crash. Some people lean into religion or spirituality. Other people lean on substances. Some people aren't affected at all. It's very random. But they were very lucky. Not one nick on their finger. I mean, it's crazy. And him saying, I'm third in the lineup to your Lord and Savior. I'm wondering if he saved that person in that crash. but you wouldn't know it because they're strangers now. So this is like a falling out has happened. It really feels like he's acknowledging the awkwardness and the emotional weight of revisiting past relationships. I mean, it's odd when I go back to my hometown and I'm in Walmart and I see someone who I was with at a party in high school, and it's just they know you in a different way, and it's just awkward. It's awkward, but it's also awkward, especially if it was like damaged because of substance abuse, you know. So maybe Noah has iced them out because they weren't sober.
Lord, your Savior feels like I've been ready for you to come home so long.
I mean, that's the thing. You just, someone who's had addiction issues, you just wait and you wait and you wait for so long for them to come home, to come back to themselves.
That I didn't think to ask you why you'd gone. So why'd you go? And you said, you said, oh Lord, you said my heart has changed and my soul has changed and my heart that my life has changed, that this town had changed and you had not, that the world has changed. Don't you find it strange that you just went ahead and carried on? And you know I'd say the last time I drank I was face down, passed out there on your lawn. Are we all just crows to you now?
Oh, woo.
Are we all just pulling you down? You didn't put those bones in the ground. You didn't put those bones in the ground. Honey, come over. The party's gone slower, and no one will tempt you. We know you got sober. There's orange juice in the kitchen, bought for the children. It's yours if you want it. We're just glad you could visit.
Ooh, oh my. Wow, I got chills. He's incredible. Are we all just crows to you now, like looking down? Hmm. Oh, I don't want to cry. But I think that sometimes people don't understand how lucky they are to even be in recovery, to even be given a second chance. Because see, some people don't get that. My aunt was killed by a drunk driver. And it really messed my parents up and my grandma. And then to have my ex-hive drunk, knowing my history, it was just too deep of a cut. And I was not gonna let my life be put in danger, or my child's life, and it's really sad. I know recovery is very hard. I know it's so hard to recover, but the song is so beautiful, and it really encapsulates the pain of loving someone with addiction issue and how it takes them away for so long. Sometimes even forever. So I just want to dedicate this video to my Aunt Christy, and to all the people who have lost people to drugs and alcohol, whether they're dead or alive, because they can be alive and not, they can physically be alive but not themselves anymore. I know I was so mad and dial drunk, but this is why. I've seen the effects of it all. It's so painful. It's so painful loving someone with addiction issues. But I'm grateful to Noah, because he writes such powerful songs that I think are really healing and open up a real, truthful, honest conversation. All right, I'm gonna go have a good cry. I haven't thought about my aunt in a really long time. And it's just so unfair.